Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is the Toadmaster here. So, I'm gonna give you guys some hint of advice. Yes, I've been in trouble with the law as a juvenile and as an adult. I am gonna throw. You guys can use this source or you don't. Just depends on how you feel. But with me being in trouble with the law, even as a juvenile, I didn't run from police because of it just makes it worse on you. And people always say, "Oh, we'll run from the police; they won't catch you." Yeah, you have a fast vehicle that can outrun their squad cars. That's fine, but eventually you're gonna end up getting caught one way or another. But I'm gonna say something to you guys though. If you run from law enforcement, that's just another felony on your record. And if it's just a basic traffic stop for like a tail light or a license plate light out, or not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign, something that's a traffic ticket, you guys run from law enforcement? Come on. You're just putting fleeing and eluding on your record. They could hit you with resisting arrest. They can hit you with all sorts of charges, dude. And then if you do flee, they can get you for reckless driving, running a stop sign, running red lights. You guys don't get it. If you guys don't like the police or any kind of law enforcement, it doesn't matter if you don't like them or not. I know you guys try to get away from them. It's not right, because then you're just putting it worse on yourself. That's more time in jail. I'm on probation because I did a stupid thing. Alright? I didn't run from them. When I had my warrant out for my arrest, I didn't run from them. I called and turned myself in. Actually, there's two deputies and a Delta cop that showed up when I was at my cousin's house on 10 and J. When I found out I had a warrant out, and I was going to stay the night at my cousin's, but when I found out I had a warrant out, I called and turned myself in. Well, I didn't call the police department itself. I called Tyler, one of the paramedics here in town, and told him that I was having suicidal thoughts. I was not. That was just my way of communicating to him to try to get law enforcement out. Because I didn't want to call to myself and say, "Hey, I'm turning myself in. Can you guys just come get me?" No, I wanted someone else to do it because I was on wait till the following morning to go to the sheriff's office and turn myself in. Because when I talked to the dispatcher, she said that I can set up, or not the dispatcher, the court. The court said to go to the sheriff's office that next morning to go turn myself in. Well, I wasn't going to wait till the next morning, so I ended up turning myself in that night. It was about 11 o'clock at night. Sergeant Bogner, Matt Kozier, and there was a female deputy that showed up. But Kevin took me because he wanted to have a conversation with me about the whole situation or whatever. So, pretty much, that's where it leads off to you guys. You think you can get away from the cops until either one of two things happens. Either one, you flee from them, you cause an accident yourself. B, they do a pit maneuver on you guys. They catch up to you. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If they do a pit maneuver on you guys hard enough, they will disable your motor. So you won't be Now, some people are lucky. I've seen cops in World Wildest Police videos where they got hit hard, but they're still able to drive off. And then the third option is that they can do spike strips. If you refuse to do, if traffic's too heavy or something, and they lay spike strips. Now, if traffic is extremely heavy, to where the point where they don't want to put no one in danger, they'll call off the chase just to be on the safe end of things. But a lot of times they won't do that. There's not very many chances they do that. But I'm just letting you guys know that you try to run from the police or police officers, any kind of law enforcement, you're not getting away. I know they got police helicopters, but there's none around our area that I know of. I think the closest one we got is over by Cincinnati or Akron, something like that. And that's they're not gonna waste their time to come out here. Maybe they will. I don't know, depending on how bad they need help. But you guys got to. In the moment, it's an adrenaline rush, but you also have to use the brain. Okay. Like I said, I've been in trouble with law enforcement plenty of times. I never ran from them. When I had my arson in the park, I didn't fucking run. I called Walker right away. Hey, I did something stupid because I wasn't on my medication. And that's another thing. Doctor prescribes you on medication. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. Or try to talk to your doctor, but get you some other kind of medication that helps with that problem. And I wasn't on my medication. I called Walker. Hey, I'm stupid. I'm at the park. Can you come help me deal with this? That's pretty much it. Well, I tried calling the police department, but the police department, I guess Walker was out and about or something. So I called 911 to the sheriff's office, and then they routed the fire department and Walker out, and then Walker canceled the fire department and took care of the stuff myself. But with that being my first actual adult offense that I've had, the judge took my arson and turned it down to a misdemeanor. But and that's another thing, you guys. You always say that, oh, cops are assholes, or the judge is an asshole, or your probation officer is an asshole. They're only an asshole if A, you don't abide what they want you to do, or B, you're the asshole to them. Now, local law enforcement and state or county, they're more, I don't want to say laid back, but state troopers, you get in an argument with them, good luck. You ain't gonna win. I know a couple state boys around here, and everyone says, oh, state boys are worse. No. State boys got more, I don't want to say more power, but they have, I can't think of what it's called, but like I said, all law enforcement's equal to each other. They go to the same class, same school for the same thing. They're only assholes to you if you're gonna be an asshole to them. Now, there is a Delta cop here that doesn't like me, and I don't like him. I tried to, a couple times actually, to talk to him, like one-on-one. Like, I'll see him up at the fire department when he's running radar. I've tried it so many times, and he would drive away from me. I give up. He doesn't want to make amends with me? Fine, whatever. That's your loss, dude. I try to be friends with you guys, and you make it worse when you don't want to have a conversation with me. So I don't even bother with him no more. But it's just a matter of the fact is, you guys run for a minor situation or fleeing from an accident. It just makes it worse on you. it's this country and the whole world, people are just non-stop with the crap, man. After I get off probation on March 3rd of 2024, I'm going to do what I can to stay off probation. I'm going to do what I can to stay out of jail. Because, like I said in my previous videos, I'm doing what I can to look up the laws and know what's right and what's wrong, or what that dead mark is until you can get in trouble. And that also helps you guys as well. But when the cop pulls you over for a minor infraction for a traffic stop, or if you don't have a driver's license, or your insurance is expired, or the tags on your plate are expired, it doesn't say, oh, I'm going to get away from this guy. Yeah, you know how many deputies and state boys and local law enforcement there is? You guys aren't going to get away. Now, there's been, with the small town of Delta, there has been a couple chases, small ones, around Delta. But you guys don't get away. You're not going to. There was one chase, I don't know where it started, but it came through Delta. Ended up over, I don't know if it was West Trinity or Montpelier. It was by one of the schools over there and ended right there. But Delta was involved in that one. But once they got, I don't know if they went until they hit the county line, or if they went to Wauseon and then turned around. But it's just a matter of the fact is, these guys have radios in their cars. They can communicate to each other. I don't know how many times I've walked from my mom's house because I got mad at my mom's house. She lives in Kunkel, which is on the other side of Fulton County, west of Fulton County. I would be out on, I don't know if that's O or something like that. And I was out there on that main drag passing 127. I called the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, and there was a deputy that was about 3 or 4 miles out. I wasn't even close to where he was yet, because walking, I don't walk fast. And I told the dispatcher that, hey, I'm walking, I'm by 127, just on the east side of 127. So the deputy actually came from Fulton County to the first house right there around the curve after 127, the road that I was on, to pick me up and bring me back home. And that's another thing that I've learned. Be friends with local law enforcement, because if you cooperate with them or you do what you're told, it just makes it easier on them and you guys. Everyone always doesn't like me talking with local law enforcement because, oh, you'll call the cops on us for doing this and that. I won't call the cops. I'm not gonna be a snitch like that. But it's just a matter of the fact that it helps you guys in the long run. Don't make it worse than it already is. If it's a minor traffic offense, which I don't know how much the prices are, but if it's a minor traffic offense for like a broken taillight and it's only like $75, I'd rather take the $75 to go pay that than get a felony record for fleeing and looting and everything else. Now, there's some people out there that have a concealed carry weapon, and the law says that you cannot have the gun loaded in your vehicle. And a lot of these people I've seen on traffic stops as well on these shows, they get pulled over, they don't even want to deal with the cop, they start shooting them. That's assault on a police officer. That gives you even more time on your record. They can hit you with all sorts of stuff when you do that. A lot worse than fleeing and looting just for a basic traffic stop. So if you guys want to be safe and don't want to get in trouble with the law, don't do stupid shit. I mean, yeah, I'm an ignorant piece of crap. Sometimes I push Delta PD's limits. Sometimes I push counties to their limits. But there comes a breaking point in that to where you give them crap, which the county, it's not more Delta, but the county themselves, they will, if I give them so much crap, they give it right back because they're fed up. I mean, like, they won't take me in because I haven't done anything, but like sitting there harassing them about this and that, or like just bugging the crap out of them or pulling stupid pranks, they'll get you back if you are that good of friends to each other. Friends always find a way to get each other back. And yes, it does come to a point where it gets a little out of hand. And you guys just gotta be careful. You guys don't want to have any problems with the cops? Don't do it. I mean, I do it just to be stupid, but after I get off probation in March, I'm doing whatever it takes to keep me out. So, that's a life learned here today on January 18th, 2024. Y'all be safe out there. Keep warm. I think it's still snowing as we're speaking right now, but it has been frigid cold at night. It has been getting up to double digits. Like today it was, I think, 20 some degrees. So we're slowly getting back up there, but I can't wait till spring. I know you guys probably can't either. I know a lot of people like winter just because of the snow, but yes, it does. It gets cold. It's pain. So be safe out there, guys. Stay warm, and remember, Jesus loves you. And if you like this video, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. I will see you guys on the next one. Toadmaster out.